The motorcycle sped through the rain-soaked streets of Seoul, its engine roaring as Kang Min-jae glanced in the rearview mirror. The black SUVs chasing them had disappeared, but he knew they hadn't given up. Yoon-hana tightened her grip around his waist, her heart pounding. She had just witnessed a murder, and nothing in her life would ever be the same again. Minutes later, Min-jae pulled into an abandoned warehouse hidden behind rows of old shipping containers. "We're safe for now," he said. Hana stepped off the bike, still shaking. "Tell me the truth. Who are you?" Min-jae reached into his jacket and revealed an official badge. "My name is Kang Min-jae. I am an undercover agent." Hana stared at him in disbelief. "The men you saw tonight work for Black Viper," he explained. "One of the most dangerous criminal organizations in Korea. They think you witnessed something that could expose them." He raised the blood-stained flash drive. "This contains evidence that could bring them down." Before Hana could reply, every light in the warehouse suddenly went out. Darkness swallowed the room. A cold voice echoed from the shadows. "You should have run while you had the chance." Red laser sights appeared on the walls. Min-jae instantly pulled Hana behind a stack of crates. "They found us." The warehouse doors burst open, and masked gunmen rushed inside. Min-jae returned fire while guiding Hana toward a narrow emergency exit. "Run!" he shouted. The pair escaped into the narrow alleyways behind the warehouse as bullets struck the walls around them. They squeezed through a broken fence and disappeared into the city's crowded streets. By sunrise, they reached a hidden safe house operated by the National Intelligence Service. Inside, another agent greeted Min-jae. "We've been compromised," she said. "Someone inside the agency is working with Black Viper." Hana froze. "You mean ... there's a traitor?" Min-jae nodded. "And until we know who it is, we can't trust anyone." The flash drive was connected to a secure computer. A video appeared on the screen. Chairman Jang Do-hyun smiled directly into the camera. "If you're watching this, you're already too late." The screen switched to satellite images of several government buildings and shipping ports. Then another file opened. A list of names. Government officials, business leaders, police commanders, every one of them secretly connected to Black Viper. Suddenly, one name caught Hana's attention. "Professor Kim Sung-ho." "My professor," she whispered. "That's impossible." Min-jae looked at her seriously. "Nothing is impossible anymore." Before they could investigate further, alarms blared throughout the safe house. The power shut off. Security cameras went dark. Someone had hacked into the building. Explosions shook the walls. Black Viper had found them again. Smoke filled the corridors as agents fought to hold off the attackers. Min-jae grabbed the flash drive and Hana's hand. "This way." They escaped through an underground tunnel that led beneath the city. When they finally emerged, they found themselves standing beneath the Han River Bridge. Waiting for them was Professor Kim. He slowly clapped his hands. "I must admit," he said with a smile, "I underestimated both of you." Hana stared in disbelief. "Professor, why?" He sighed. "Because power changes everything." Behind him, dozens of armed Black Viper members stepped out of the shadow. Min-jae and Hana were completely surrounded. Professor Kim smiled one last time. "Now hand over the flash drive." Silence settled beneath the Han River Bridge. Rain poured from the dark sky as dozens of Black Viper operatives surrounded Kang Min-jae and Yoon-hana, their rifles aimed without hesitation. Min-jae looked at the flash drive in his hand, then calmly met Professor Kim's eyes. A faint smile appeared on his face. "No?" Professor Kim's expression hardened. "You still think you can win?" Min-jae slipped the flash drive into his jacket. "I don't need to win. I only need to stop you." Without warning, he threw a small device onto the wet concrete. Beep! A blinding flash erupted beneath the bridge, followed by thick smoke that swallowed the entire area. Gunfire exploded from every direction. "Move!" Min-jae shouted. He grabbed Hana's hand, and they disappeared into the smoke as bullets struck the concrete around them. Professor Kim's calm expression vanished. "After them," he ordered. Black Viper operatives rushed forward, but the smoke gave Min-jae and Hana enough time to escape through the maze of streets above the bridge. Only after they had reached safety did Hana finally catch her breath. "You planned this, didn't you?" Min-jae nodded before reaching inside his jacket. The flash drive they wanted. He revealed another identical flash drive. Was a fake. Hana stared in disbelief. "You've been carrying two flash drives this whole time." "The real evidence has never been inside either of them." Min-jae removed his wristwatch, pressed a hidden button, and slid out a tiny encrypted memory chip. Using a portable laptop inside an abandoned subway station beneath Seoul, they inserted the chip. Hundreds of classified files appeared on the screen: bank accounts, illegal weapons shipments, secret Black Viper bases, and the identities of higher-ranking members. Then a final folder appeared. Project Phoenix. As Min-jae opened it, both of them froze. The files revealed that Black Viper had been secretly funded for years by powerful figures inside the government. Before they could read further, Min-jae's communicator crackled. A weak voice whispered, "Don't trust anyone. They're watching." The transmission ended abruptly. Suddenly, footsteps echoed through the empty tunnel. Min-jae raised his pistol. A lone figure slowly emerged from the darkness. It was the female NIS agent. She lowered her weapon. "I found you before Black Viper did." Her face was tense. "We have less than 1 hour." She explained that Black Viper was preparing a nationwide cyberattack capable of shutting down power grids, communications, airports, and banking systems across South Korea. The memory chip contains the only access code that can stop it. Before anyone could respond, a massive explosion shook the subway station. The light flickered. Dust poured from the ceiling. Black Vipers had found them again. Armed operatives stormed into the tunnel as alarms echoed underground. Min-jae looked at Hana. "If we keep running, thousands of innocent people will pay the price." Hana took a deep breath and stepped beside him. Her fear disappeared. "Then we end this together." The three of them sprinted deeper into the tunnels, determined to stop Black Viper before time ran out. To be continued.